What's up, Doris family? I'm Devin. I'm 19. If you got a young adult or a young adult and you want to get in real estate, stay tuned to watch the rest of the video.
What's going on, YouTube? It's Matt Faircloth. Today's video is all about 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 15-year-olds, younger men and women that want to get involved in real estate. This is my nephew, Devin. I love this guy so much, and he is here to visit me. Tell us a bit about yourself.
From Baltimore, I go to Frostburg State University, and I'm a sophomore.
And you get the best uncle in the world.
Yeah.
Right, okay. This video is about how some projects that I put on Devin's plate for him to work on, but it's also about to inspire those that are either younger generations yourselves and you want to get involved in real estate. This video will offer some inspiration for you on ways that you can contribute to or get involved in real estate yourself as real estate investing, or to parents, uncles, aunts that are active real estate investors or even entrepreneurs that want to aid and help younger folks like you get going in real estate investing. So, why do you want to learn more about real estate?
I want to work for myself. I don't want a boss. I don't want to get paid by the hour. I want to do my own thing.
And what book did Uncle Matt give you when you graduated high school?
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Did you actually read it?
Some of it.
Oh,
Still reading it.
God. You know what? You can lead a horse to water. First thing, 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Devin's going to be doing 3 things in our business to get himself going and to learn a little bit about real estate investing. So we have an office building. There's a couple of different things that younger folks can do fairly easily with the right tools. This office building has some vacancy. We used to be fully occupied. Now, thanks to COVID, we're looking to lease ourselves back up with other real estate loving people that are around Trenton that want to have offices here. What are we doing on the office space?
We basically made a Facebook ad that shows a video of the offices and what you can do in the office services, like a mobile day office for $150, bigger office for $350, and your own office for $450. So we put that out there. I'm tracking it now, waiting to hear back so we can make some moves and get this place filled up.
Bottom line, you can get younger folks to do marketing. So he was able to put together a Facebook ad to market the property. When people are interested, who do they call?
Me.
This guy, right? So he is able to put together just a guerrilla marketing campaign to get out there and push and market some vacant offices. 19, 20-year-olds, 15-year-olds could do marketing campaigns for residential properties too if we had a residential vacancy, and that is something they could do to generate value for a company. You can compensate them as such, right? Can't necessarily pay a commission directly, but you pay a marketing fee. So I can't pay him a commission thing because he's not licensed, so let's not go there, but he could do some marketing and stuff like that. So maybe that's something he can be compensated for. So that's number 1, leasing office space or leasing anything. Number 2, what are you going to be doing for Stacy, our property manager? What's she got you doing?
We're going to be collect rent cards, and we collect and rent in person.
Real estate, it can thicken your skin very quickly. There is some exposure that younger folks need to the difficult conversations you got to have sometimes as real estate investors, because sometimes you think you're going to just sit on the beach and collect checks and drink Mai Tais. Possible, but that's not you. You're not doing this. No. You know, you want to scrap and hustle. This guy's a hustler. He's not someone who wants to just chillax. A way to expose younger generations to the somewhat difficult world of real estate investing can be is to engage in difficult conversations. One of those is collections. You got to listen to people and you got to experience the human side of things. They might tell you they're having financial difficulties. They might tell you about the problems they're having, and you're there to listen to that and say, okay, I understand those things, but I also need to remind you that your rent's due. Negotiate payment plans with them, negotiate when they can get a payment in, figure all that out, bring it to the property manager and communicate. You can also door knock with the property manager because they're supposed to be the ones receiving the rent. You can have the conversation when the rent gets paid. The property manager, who's a licensed agent, can receive the rent, but he's allowed to make phone calls and have those conversations with folks about their rent and discuss collection issues and stuff like that. That's number 2. The third thing, and this is something I get a lot of folks that hit me up on YouTube, on BiggerPockets, that want to learn about real estate investing, that are younger generations. They all think that they should all be what? Wholesalers, right? No way would be a wholesaler. So you can make lots of money. No, it's because there's no silver spoon in that mouth of yours there. So he wasn't born with hundreds of thousands of dollars in his pocket or anything like that. So he needs to make the chunks of cash so he can go and get into rentals or get into a real estate entrepreneurship. Just like any other teen or 20-something or whatever, or even just anybody looking to get involved in the real estate game, a lot of people want to start with wholesaling so they can make those chunks of cash so they can get going. There is a myth out there that you can just go and do a couple wholesale deals, take that money and go and take that money to work in your business. Wholesaling is a business. It's not a side hustle. It's not something you do a little bit so you can make enough money and then you can stop doing it. It's a brand you've got to build. I'm not going to let Devin just go and try and do a couple wholesales on his own and figure something out. Might as well just go and bang his head up against that wall over there. What we're going to do, and this is a benefit to the younger generations, I have one of our tenants, because we've got this office building that's full of real estate investors. He is going to go and sit down with Brandon, one of our wholesalers, and Brandon's going to put together a business plan for Devin to go and land a wholesale deal. If you're so lucky to catch lightning in a bottle, you're going to make it happen. If you land a wholesale deal, what's Brandon going to give you?
Half the profit.
Half the profit of the wholesale deal. But guess what? Brandon has a full pipeline that he generated himself. So as a wholesaler, it's a benefit because these are deals that he's probably going to give Devin, maybe not the easiest leads. He's going to give Devin leads that he's already chased himself. Maybe aren't going to go anywhere, but at least Devin can one last time scrape out that list, catch a few flyers or a few leads that might go somewhere, and Devin's going to be tenacious and pound the phones and make those calls, try and get interested parties on the phone that want to sell, and make some connections to people that want to buy, and Devin gets half the profit. Not a bad deal for the wholesaler. This is another set of legs. And not a bad deal for the learner entry-level person because now Devin can make a little shot in the arm and can take that and parlay it and roll it up towards bigger real estate goals. So, collections, marketing, wholesaling. Those three things Devin is going to be working on. Now, we want to stay tuned. We're going to do a repeat back to see how Devin did. So make sure you guys watch the video to the end. We can do a follow-up to see how Devin did on his progress here, right?
Yeah.
Cool. You ready to roll?
Yeah.
Cool. Any final thoughts? What are you excited about?
No, I'm really excited.
You excited to go? Yeah. Cool. Stay tuned, guys. We'll talk about how it went.
I've been wholesaling for about 4 years now. Before I was a wholesaler, I was in IT/telecommunications. So what we have in store for Devin is we're probably going to have him scrubbing lists to get prepared to be sent out to our motivated sellers to kind of look for motivated sellers. With the informational wave that we have access to, you can go to YouTube, Google University, doesn't matter. Google wholesaling and learn as much as you can yourself first, then seek help. So you can reach me, you can join my Facebook group. I have a Facebook group for specifically tailored towards new wholesalers. It's Wholesaling RE, and that's the letters RE, the number 4 dummies. You can also follow me on IG at The Mamba Investor and on TikTok, the same thing, and on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel as well. The Mamba Investor.
Quick lesson for my 19-year-olds and the parents thereof watching. That house right there, that is Uncle Matt's first rental property. But I also used to live there. Call that a house hack, where you live in there, and you also rent part of it out. That was a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath house. Bought it for $150K, which was a big stretch for me back then. Bought it with 3% down, so $4,500 got me into that house. Seller paid my closing costs. You know, I limped into it, and my mortgage payment was $947 a month. That's a lot of money back then for a 26-year-old. I was 26, but 19-year-olds can pull this off. If you got credit, you got a cosigner, you can pull this off. So I got into that house, $947 a month, and I had 2 of my buddies move in with me, and they both were paying me $500 a month. So I was making what? $53, and I was living there for free, and I had a job. I had good money coming in and my income, but my living expenses were
awesome.
Tell me, is that a good gig for a 19-year-old?
Totally. You living rent-free right out of college.
You living rent-free right out of college, or rent-free before college, or rent-free during college. Maybe convince your folks to bank to help you with something like this so that you and you can live in a property like this during college and it becomes a student rental afterwards. Devin's been spending a week with me. As we said at the beginning, you were going to go out and we did some listing, some office space, and you were going to do some work with a wholesaler, and we were going to get you collecting some rent. And you also got involved in all kinds of other craziness. Like during your week here, the office building that we work out of lost electricity. You were the only one. I wasn't there. You were the only one there, so you had to deal with that. You had some other surprises come up and some other opportunities. Like we have some properties for sale. You had to run around with the broker and stuff like that. Some of the 3 things we said in the beginning didn't end up happening, but that's because other things ended up happening too, and that's just how it goes. You and I went down to a meeting, and we get to see my very first rental property. That was not staged. That just you and I were going to a meeting. We happened to be around the corner from it, so I thought I'd stop by and show it to you. In summary, give some nuggets on what you got while you were here.
First, I would say I got like more in depth with the wholesaling world. I got like a good mentor. Anything questions I need, I could just hit up Brandon. I know he'll help me out to the best of his abilities. I got to see like the insides of rental properties. Like,
Yeah. It's rare for somebody that's a young adult to actually get to see rental properties. So what'd you think looking at some of these units?
it's different. Like seeing different people's lives and so many different people and how they live their life.
Yeah. You get to see some businesses. We had a daycare, it's one of our businesses, hair braiding place, barbershop. One thing I hope you picked up is that being a landlord gives you exposure to the inside of a lot of people's lives. And there's a lot more heart in this business than people think that there is. Because you're kind of a part of people's livelihood, man. I mean, that's like a sensitive matter. You're at the bottom of their hierarchy of needs. You're helping them with their housing. And some people take that for granted. We don't, but some people take it for granted. You got like how dynamic this business can be. You didn't expect the power to go out.
I showed up to the office and then just power started boom. So I had to call up boss man and he told me what to do and who to direct to who and who to talk to. So it was cool.
Yeah, you got to stay cool under pressure because you probably had with all the tenants coming to you being like, what do I do? Right. And you're like, I got this. I got it. Okay. I mean, sometimes you got to be the coolest cucumber in the room, even when you don't want to be, when you're the landlord. Everybody brings their problem to their landlord. To parents of 19-year-olds or parents of young adults or young adults themselves, could you give some tips real quick?
I would say do as much research as you can on the path that you think that you would be good at or that you want to do. Find YouTubers that you can that do that career path, and then find real world people that you can connect with that also do those career paths, so you can just see what they do on a day-to-day basis and see if it's really what you want to do, so you can learn with them, so they can teach you the ropes.
All right, Devin. So hey, listen, man. I hope you come back to see us again. Hope to see our YouTubers, our YouTube audience again, man. I appreciate you helping me create this. To the young adults watching, I get a lot of asks from you guys, and I thought it'd be a great time to shoot a video with a young adult to talk more about what it is being a young adult, getting exposed to real estate and everything like that. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great profitable week. Hey guys, if you like this video, we really enjoyed making it too, talking about young adults and talking about youth involved in real estate. So watch some of our other videos and do not forget to mash that subscribe button so you can hear all kinds of great stuff we're up to. Say bye.
Bye-bye.